First things first, I have to stop being one of those people who gets on Facebook before they get in the shower. Because I literally woke up like this. And I saw something on Facebook, and I'm getting into the mood where I record as soon as I'm moved by something. So, I had all these notifications up from Facebook. No missed calls, but notifications from Facebook. So I go through them real quick. And the administrator for one of the pages, one of the groups I'm in, the Selfie Project, Angie, go girl, had posted something from Steve Harvey. If you don't know nothing about me, I am a die-hard Steve Harvey fan. You hear me? Every book. I don't even like a lot of books, but I'm going to buy his book, every book, and I'm going to read it. So I bought his book a while ago. This last one, Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success Now. I was amped about it before it came out. Like, oh, yes, I need that. I need to know how to be a success. Tell me. I need to live in my purpose. This is before I started going into my videos and doing my book, etc. So I bought this book and it sat in my back seat. Because the way my life is set up, it's like this organization, that organization, my daughter's obligations, my work, etc., ain't no time. So I decide I'm going to open the book. Now, when I opened the book, I had already written mine. So I had no idea what was going on in the book. And page 1 was confirmation. Confirmation. I said, ooh, he is on to something. This is touching me. This is right on target. My crazy behind can only read 2 pages at a time. So yesterday, I had just got to chapter 3 because I get so excited that everything is being confirmed. Everything he's saying, I've either experienced or I'm currently experiencing. So it's like, I don't want him to tell me something that's getting ready to happen. I just want to live in it. And I watched this video from Angie, and it's on his chapter 3. And it's about taking the lid off the jar. You know how excited I got on that video? Because that's what I've already been saying to myself. It is amazing to start telling people what I'm getting ready to do, because I'm like, oh yeah, what I'm doing is bigger than a book. I'm doing a book, but it's bigger than a book. Yeah, I'm doing some speaking engagements, but it's bigger than speaking engagements. I'm writing a series of books, but it's bigger than my books. I'm getting ready to do a movement that your mind won't be able to understand if I was to put it in one video. And the people around me, half of them go, and how are you supposed to do that? So when I see this video and he's talking about, you're not dreaming big enough if people can understand. I know I'm on point. You hear me? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for putting that in Steve, because you knew I was going to hear it if you put it in Steve. And that's the thing. However these messages get out, they're saying all the same stuff, whether it's from me, from Steve, or from somebody else. And you're not going to hear it unless you're connected to me. And that's what my book is going to do. It's going to connect us on a way you won't even understand. It's going to open your mind to things that you won't normally see in a person. And so I'm very excited because I become very open, very transparent from top to bottom, as I try to do in my videos, as I try to do on my blogs. And the whole purpose is to understand I am human. And I'm excited and I'm happy to be human and embrace everything that I went through. Was everything great? Some things I didn't never want to repeat. Some things that I was ashamed of at some point. But then when God pushed it out of me in this book, it was meant for somebody. So you would know and understand there is no limitations. There is nothing that you cannot achieve and you cannot do. I can give you one example because there are about 100 in the book. As a teenage mother, I had my baby at 16. And when people who haven't seen me in the last 10 years, one of their first questions is, so how many kids do you have now? Well, since I'm not married in my mind, I still got one. And that's accurate. I still have one child. And in the last 11 years, she's 11 now, I've obtained 2 degrees. I have a full-time job. I still live in Gary representing GI. But there were no limitations because I had a baby at 16. And that's the whole idea of every obstacle that I attain. You're not going to put limitations on me. I might have allowed some at some point. But now that I figured out what my purpose is, you, Billy Bob over there, and JoJo, y'all will not tell me what's getting ready to happen. I'm telling you what's getting ready to happen. I'm going to be on the Steve Harvey show before February of 2016. You hear me? Watch out now. Y'all